This is why some people succeed at a gym and some people don't. Or in our academy or any kind of maybe a sports or fitness type of a setting. If I hire you to mow my grass, you show up, you do a great job, you mow the grass, you do all the edging and everything, it looks good, I pay you, I can write a check and have that completely wiped off of my list. It's done. I need this office painted. Write you a check, you paint it, looks good, bye-bye, we are done. I can buy success. I can buy a successfully painted office. I can buy a successfully manicured yard and not have to lift a finger. I can simply write a check. If you want to be a great wrestler, you want to get strong, you want to lose weight, you want to get in shape, you want to reverse your type 2 diabetes, you can't write a check. I want to be a Division I wrestler and an NCAA champ. I want to win high school nationals twice. I want to be a 4-time high school state champion. I want to be a 2-time Tulsa national youth champ and win a bunch of state titles in youth wrestling. Here's my check. Where's my Olympic title? Doesn't work that way. You have to bring so much more to the table. If you go to a gym to lose weight, good. There you go. That's, hour and a half a week out of 168 hours. So you have 166 hours on your own. But at that time, you can't eat that pizza. You can't drink that 32-ounce Slurpee at the 7-Eleven. You can't do it. You have to do the stuff, right? If you're a wrestler, you have to make sure that you're working on your confidence and you're studying these things like we discuss. Your negative parent, possibly negative coach, can't ruin the work that you and I and our coaches have done or that you have done on your own. You can't allow that. You got to avoid the distractions. You're like, oh, I'm so stupid. I've stayed up to 2 a.m. looking at TikTok. I only got 5 hours of sleep. Okay, well, guess what? You're not going to have a good practice today. Oh, I broke my diet again. Okay, that's another issue. So your confidence, your surrounding, your friends, your influences, the diet. Maybe you blew weight. Maybe you didn't blow weight, but you cut so much weight last minute that you underperformed at districts. Okay? See, you can't write a check to fix that. You cannot write a check to have someone live and stare at you, looking over your shoulder and making sure that you're getting 8 hours of sleep and that you're eating correctly and that whenever you go to your practices with your other teams, that you're not grabbing the easy workout partners or that you're not falling apart after a loss. And, some of us in wrestling, kids, even in high school, it takes hours to recover. They need to learn to discipline their disappointment. They're disappointed because, they got crushed at practice. And so that was the first partner. The next 2 or 3 partners, they hardly tried because they're just so devastated. You can't write a check to make that go away. This is your job. Jim Rohn says, you can't hire someone to do your push-ups for you. You must do your own push-ups. And so that's the whole situation we're at with a gym or a coach. You have to do this stuff. You have to daily habits and daily efforts. And there's so much that you have to bring to a table. If it was only coaching, an Olympic champion, his or her children would all be Olympic champions also, because they're like, I have found the way through the maze. Here we go, Johnny and Kelly, get in line. Get ready for the Olympic title. I know the way. It doesn't work that way. Some of the crappiest athletes on planet Earth are the kids of Olympic champions. Why? Because there's a lot more that goes into it. You can't just say, I've got it all figured out. So understand that, right? You can't hire someone to do your push-ups for you. All you can do is find the best place. You know, Oklahoma State, when I was there years ago, you know, they showed us, they was like, here's All-Americans, here's the national champs, here's the Olympians, here's the Olympic champs, here's the world champs, here's the World Cup medalists, and the countless NCAA qualifiers, and here's the, you know, at the time, like 31 NCAA titles. So I was there 6 years. I had a gray shirt year, a red shirt year, then 4 years I started. So I was in that room for 6 years, and we won 3 Division I national titles, and we won the 1994 dual meet championships. So, you know, I was on 4 national championship teams, 3 tournament, and one team. So I've been around a lot of winning at an NCAA Division I level, and they pointed to all this and they go, you are at a place where all of your dreams can come true. You can make all of your dreams come true. You are in the right place. They said this, if you do not succeed at a high level and you don't accomplish all of your goals here, look in the mirror. There's no other place to look. You are in the right place. Many others have done this before you. You are in the right place. Now let's go see what you can do. Get out of here. And I thought, God, these people are freaking geniuses. And I'm not exaggerating. My son did a visit there years ago, and John Smith had that same, it's a quicker version, but he had the same conversation with the guys who watched her practice. And I was like, it was like, I'm like, there you go again. Here we are 22 years later. Same theme. And I feel like that's so important. So yeah, you have to get to a place where you can win, where you can get it done. But once you're in one, you have to stay and you have to figure it out. Now use the resources there. You shouldn't try to figure out everything on your own. You know, when we were there, we had to ask the coaches and say, this is my thoughts. This is what's going on. So don't try to suffer in silence. Don't try to figure everything out on your own. But a lot of this you're going to have to do on your own. You know, these other things, right? The college guys, you got to stay out of the bars. I don't know what to tell you, but if you want to go out and get drunk 3 nights a week, you're not going to make it. Is that the coach's fault? No, it's your fault. Didn't want it bad enough. Didn't have what it took. You did not have what it took. Now, you might blame the coaches when you leave. And you might claim injury and you might come up with all the excuses you want. But everybody knows that it was on you. And that's the struggle that, you know, gym owners like myself have. And some people watching this, you cannot approach this, your kids' sports and athletic success, the same way that you can buy a freshly painted office or a rebuilt transmission in your car or a clean swimming pool or a manicured lawn or a haircut. You can't write a check and get it. You just can't. And I think once we understand that, and we share this video and these thoughts with our kids, we can all sit back and say, okay, you know, Nick's right. This is where we're at. This is a place where we can succeed. Now we gotta do, it's the ABCs. We're responsible. You know, these guys can't do the push-ups for us. We have to do this. You know, we say that to our son and daughter. We have to do this. So share this video with someone who can use it. Subscribe, hit the like, comment. If you interact with this post, you're going to see more of our stuff. So definitely like and share and subscribe and comment and live and understand that this advice is true. And that way, you know, you get a fancy job selling insurance somewhere or selling real estate for RE/MAX. They're not going to make you $1 million. They give the opportunity. They have all the infrastructure in place. Now go get it. Go sell some houses. Go get it done. And gym memberships work much the same way. Good luck.